It's Eagles. It's 49ers. The NFC wildcard matchup of the week is here. Live. The game starts in about 25 minutes, but we start now breaking it down. We'll be here for the next 3.5 hours to find out whether this Eagles team will be playing next week in Chicago. Lock and load. Let's get going. And a very good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the STT Sports Network watch party for today's Eagles 49ers NFC wildcard round matchup to see whether the Eagles can go on next week to face the Bears in Chicago or not. We got lots to break down, but before we get to it, comments already rolling in. Guys, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share this out, and make sure you subscribe. It's free to do. It's free to support a local content creator. It's free to support this channel. Please hit the like button on your screen, the subscribe button. Even if you're catching us later on replay, please hit those buttons and tell one, tell all. Literally starting today, 35 away from 1,000. It would be a dream come true if we can get those 35 new subscribers by the time this show is out. That's a tall ask, 35 subscribers in the next 3 hours. Impossible? No. Unlikely? Yes. But it's possible. So let's go, guys. I need your help to do that. Let's go. Make sure you vote on the poll question. On YouTube, will the Eagles beat the 49ers today? Yes or no? Of course, we have one nitwit that already voted no. Of course, I know who it is. What's up, RSM? Yeah, let's go. Eagles. Brian, yes, we will get to the Lane Johnson story in moments here for sure. Go Birds. Fuck the Niners. Jim, you didn't get the first comment in. You know, you got to be a little quicker to beat the core 12 into the first comment of the day. Game time, let's go. Yeah, we are literally 20 minutes from game time. Ready to rock and roll, Steve. Ready to rock and roll. Good game by Buffalo. Good win. Two good teams. Arguably one of the better games so far this weekend. Enjoy that win. Enjoy it. Josh Allen gets a win on the road. Liam Cohen had Trevor throw in the middle of the field with a minute left. Yeah, look, I was busy getting set while I was watching that, so I didn't see every moment, but good stuff there. We got a Niners fan in the house. Good luck to you, Dexter. Can't wait. Great game, Dakota, last night. I really hope we're facing you guys next week. I do. What's up, Elephant? Phil Connors? What? I'm not a Connors. What would make Monday great? Eagles victory, Bichette comes to Philly, and Phil gets to one. All three of those check marks, dude, I would be one happy man. One happy man if we could check all three of those off the board in the next 24 hours. Let's make it happen. Panthers put up a fight. Panthers put up a fight yesterday for sure. Niners nuke Birds. Well, there's big news out of Philly and San Fran. Trent Williams starting or active, I'm assuming starting, for the 49ers. Lane Johnson inactive for the Eagles. We'll get into the other inactives in a minute for the Eagles, but the Eagles are going to be without their great all-pro, all-time great, All-of-Famer, Lane Johnson. It's not a good sign. It's not a good thing. It's something that they're going to have to deal with today. Fred Johnson will get the start. And while he's done admirably this year, it's going to be a tough matchup. It's going to be tough. Luckily, the 49ers do not have a great pass rush, so we should be able to hide the loss of Lane Johnson. I did suggest, could we beat the 49ers without Lane Johnson anyway, get him one extra week of rest? Just think about this. Derek Gunn reported that he tried to give it a go. The pain was just not tolerable enough for Lane Johnson. Imagine the amount of pain Lane Johnson has to be in for him to say, no, it's too much. He's one of the biggest warriors there are out there. Toughest SOBs, okay? Tougher than a $2 steak. And he's saying it's too much. He's got to be in a lot of pain at this point. Eagles just get 10 points per quarter into 40 points. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Not asking much. Only time I've seen Eagles 49ers was Ronnie Brown game Black Sunday in 2011. Wow. That's going back there in time. That was interesting times. I don't know who I'd rather play, Eagles or Rams. You'd probably rather play the Rams. I mean, maybe I'm biased on that, Dakota. Once again, we really needed that first round bye. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes today. We beat the Eagles in the regular season, but the Rams almost lost to the Panthers. Yeah, it's hard to beat the same team twice in the same season as well. If you want the honest thoughts, not biased thoughts, it's tough to beat the same team twice. Great win last night for the Bears over the Packers. Love the respect that they're going to get from getting that win. It's a big deal. It really is. 3-game winning drives in Wild Card Weekend. Will Eagles Niners have the same result? Yeah, I figured there'd be at least 1 or 2 blowouts this week. Maybe today's the blowout, Jonathan. Maybe the Eagles blow out the Niners. That wouldn't make Dexter too happy, but it is what it is. You would like to thank a few people for the Bills W. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out with the thanks. What do we got for snacks? What do we got for drinks? I got a plate of appetizers here, ready to go. Mac and cheese bites, onion rings, boneless wings. Ready to rock with the snacks. I got one of the few left winter white owls from Christmas time. I got about 5 or 6 of them left. Anyway, the rest of the inactives for the Eagles, let me pull them up here on my laptop. We've got Sam Howell, your emergency third-string quarterback. Lane Johnson's out. Brett Toth is out. He was already ruled out in advance. A.J. Dillon out again. Jacorian Bennett inactive today, which has normally been Mac McWilliams. Really surprising that Jacorian Bennett gets the inactive nod today, and Josh Uche also inactive today. They are your inactives. No real surprises, but it is what it is. No dry January for this guy. No. I was on vacation the beginning of January. I wasn't starting dry January on vacation, so why would I do it anyway? I enjoyed a buffalo fish fry. That sounds pretty tasty. Boneless wings, you mean nuggets? Yeah, look. I can't eat real chicken wings live on the air with all this equipment. So some boneless chicken nuggets I could dip in a sauce. That's you got to think about all this going on here. Can't eat real chicken wings, okay, on the air. Dexter will be seething. I hope so. I'm sticking to my prediction. Eagles 24, 49ers 13. I'm already hearing reports of the wind whipping up down there in South Philly. This is going to be a close game, but not a close game. It's going to be a low-scoring game. Stressful at first, but I'm confident the Eagles get this done. Get this W and get this done. I'm really feeling good vibe-wise for this game. The wind is brutal here at my house. Dude, tomorrow's Christmas tree pickup in our township, East Fallowfield. I put the Christmas tree down at the end of my driveway today so the trash people could pick it up tomorrow, and it's blown down the road twice now. I doubt it'll be there in the morning for them to take, but whatever. Jake Elliott in the win. Hey, look, you know what? Jake Elliott's had his ups and downs, but just like Jalen Hurts, Jake Elliott is extremely clutch come postseason. Jake Elliott's made his money by making big money kicks in the postseason. So I got confidence in Jake Elliott. If I quit at drinking, how can I be dependent on? Exactly. I think the Eagles' defense will get it done, but the offense I don't trust. That is why I'm going with such a low score for the Eagles, 24. The 49ers' defense is ravaged with injuries, Dakota, and it's not like I'm predicting the Eagles to put up like a 30-burger like some other people are. It's going to be a low-scoring game. Our defense is elite. Our defense will take care of the 49ers, and we're going to get the win. Chicago will be in Super Bowl if Niners beat Eagles, if Bears beat Rams, and Niners beat Seahawks. Chicago home game, NFC Championship game. If Eagles win in Chicago, Eagles in the Super Bowl. I don't disagree with that, though, that it could come down to Chicago or Philly as the team that represents the NFC, Jonathan. I don't think that's crazy at all. Wondering if Montez Sweat's performance yesterday had any impact on today's decision. Yeah, I don't know for sure or not. But look, the fact that Lane Johnson is not playing just says how much pain he's in. The Eagles really mismanaged the Lane Johnson injury. Should have put him on IR to begin with. What's up, Padre Jose? How you doing? Go Birds 28-17. I can say it. Let's go for it. I don't know if it's going to happen that high. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game than that. All three playoff games have been close, great games. Time for an Eagles blowout. Yeah, at least one of these games got to be a blowout. Let's go. Let's run the table. Chicago feels like last year's Commanders. Yeah, which a little bit of a spark, a little bit of love early, and then they get knocked out. I could see that. Look, Caleb Williams has impressed me this year more than I expected, but his time's running out. Predicting Purdy gets sacked 5 times. You know what? They better blitz right at Trent Williams nonstop. Like, just the guy's hurt, barely got cleared to play today. Just knock him back, test that hamstring often. What's up, Chandler? Sucks that Lane is out. Absolutely. I'm in severe majority, but I'm glad Lane isn't playing. Look, I said it. We could beat them without Lane. I got my hopes up this week. But, yeah, it doesn't change my prediction. You've been saying all year long that Bears haven't beat anybody in the season. Now I don't say, look, hey, it's okay. It is what it is. Like, we're not Bears fans. We don't watch them nonstop. We get the highlights, the clips. They're impressive the last couple weeks to me. The end of the season, even they impressed me on Black Friday when we played them. So, yeah, the Niners had more holes in it than Gabe Davis's knee. Ugh. Wanted Jags to win. If the Eagles can't make it, I kind of wanted Jags to win the Super Bowl. Nah, I mean, I don't know who I'm rooting for. Outside of the Eagles, we'll see. Right now, the Eagles are still in it, so I haven't picked my team to support yet. Minority. You can do irreversible and permanent damage with a Liz Frank. I'm sure you can. Again, still pretty shocked that they didn't IR him, because I believe this is going to be, his 8th or 9th game missed in a row, Nooms? IR, you only have to miss 4. The fact that they never IR'd him, now looking back on it, is kind of crazy to see. And guys, if you haven't yet, hit the like button, subscribe button, and share button, please. Like Jags because son's name is Jackson. Gotcha. It's a good a reason as any to root for the Jags. Bears with all these comeback wins is not a good thing when they meet up against a legit D. And our D is much better now than it was on Black Friday. Black Friday, we were just starting to get into the groove. Oh, yeah. My Bears are in it, but if my Bears don't make it, my wife is a Bills fan, and I will have to root for the Bills. Yeah. Dakota, there's a lot of Eagles fans that cheer on the Bills in general just because of the early 90s when they lost 4 straight years in the Super Bowl to our division rivals. All 4 years, the Giants and the Commanders, Redskins, and then twice to Dallas. We were always rooting for the Bills then. Pepperoni bread bites. Buffalo chicken dip is ready. Shot number 1 is down. Let's have I saw your text pictures, Steve. I love it. I like the idea. Pepperoni bread and buffalo chicken dip. I like it. Technically, Bears still played no one. They just beat a team they played 2 times. I don't know. I got to give them a little bit of credit. Let's see what the Fox crew. Michael Strahan picking the Eagles. Gronk going Eagles. Howie Long going Eagles. Terry Bradshaw going the 49ers. Boo. Boo, Bradshaw. Delusional Bradshaw. Liz Frank sprains are usually 2-month injuries. One of the more intense grade 2. Okay. Yeah, we got 3 Eagles, one not. It was a nice comeback. It was a nice comeback last night. Absolutely. Homemade chili, been simmering. Oh, I'll trade you some boneless wings for some chili. All eyes on Cam Jurgens now with Toth out. Yeah. Him being out as well is not a good thing. Not ideal. Obviously. He's your best op. Who's the backup center now? Backup center's got to be Landon Dickerson. Right? And then you saw it slide, I guess, Matt Pryor into left guard. God forbid something happens to Cam Jurgens. It's an interesting one. Bears almost beat the Niners, almost lost by 4. scored 38 points, and Niners are legit Super Bowl. I don't think the Niners are a legit Super Bowl contender. Way too many injuries at this point. Don't know what point of the season you guys beat them, Dakota. They're just ravaged defensively with injuries. They really got nobody. And even on offense, I mean, they're down to like third and fourth string wide receivers at this point. The 49ers. Guys, it's 4:31. We are like 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes from kickoff. If you haven't, hit those buttons on the screen, like and subscribe, share it out, tell friends. We're going to be locked in for the next couple hours here together, okay? I even let one of the Core 12, sent the link for one of the Core 12 to join me on the stream. Diehard Birds fan since the 70s. I live in Bills country, and trust me, it was a ghost town for about 5 hours, I'm sure. What's up, Pump Man? Told y'all Lane was a no-go. I don't remember you saying that once in the chat, but maybe. At least we on the draft season. Stop with that negativity. As a whole, these playoff games have been electric. They have. I really missed a lot last night. I didn't get home until about 5 minutes left in the late game, having a family dinner last night, along with Gardens, but it was pretty banging to get family dinner last night. We had a big birthday party for my sister at Longwood. Chef's table. Got to try caviar for the first time ever last night. Had Wagyu beef for the first time last night. It was something good. Niners showed in the tunnel with a boombox not in their heads and should have leave the field with their heads down. I love it. Caleb Lomu from Utah. I don't know who that is. As a not college football fan, I have no clue who that is. I was looking for your live stream for the last 3 weeks. I was out of town the last couple of weeks, so on vacation. So, no, well, 2 Sundays ago, the game was on my father-in-law's birthday, so I missed that one. And last week we were in Florida for vacation, so apologize. But we're back, baby. Back at it. Fancy tasting in his mouth now, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Trying caviar for the first time, man. I might be spoiled. I might be a caviar person now. There's a real good chance of that. Common sense says take the under, but we really can use an easy win. Playoffs or not. Yeah, I think with the wind that you can have a comfortable win today and still take the under in this game. Gotta love. I've never been to Longwood. Lived in the area my entire life. Never been there. Okay. That dinner last night, chef's taping, 7 courses, plus a seafood tower that we had ordered with that caviar and oysters on it. My God, was it good. Lobster galore. They had this gnocchi with black truffle on it and a cream sauce. Oh, so good. I'm pouring. I have had caviar. I've never had caviar. I was nervous having it, but it was quite tasty. Let's get this game going. Let's go. Are you ready? I know I'm ready for this game. I'm ready to lock in here. Those gusts up to 36 miles an hour will play a part. For sure. We got a fight breaking out. We got people ready to fight before the game starts. Gotta love it. The intensity is there. Ooh, I'm ready. Eagles might win just because Brady. They win with Brady. All right. Yeah. Yes, I got boneless. Easier to eat them on the air. What's up, Duck? How you doing? Hope you're good. 49ers already talking shit in the pregame. I love it. I love it. Let's smack down on them now. It's Philadelphia. There will be fights all over, of course. Of course. No fighting. Yeah, don't get ejected, Jalen Carter. That's all we can say there, right? They are still whining about 22. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Definitely baiting Jalen Carter. Absolutely. Of course I remember you. Why wouldn't I remember you? No spitting. Please, no spitting. You can't ever have that happen again. Please. But I'm ready. Come on. Enough of these commercials and nonsense here. Let's get this game underway. Players to watch. CMC, obviously. Talk about cliche, key to watch there. Of course you got to watch CMC. Did we just come back from commercial to do players to watch? Just to go right back to commercial again? Well, we really need less commercials. See you at halftime. Roger that. I want to be able to watch the Sixers by 6. Would be nice to be up by 30. Yeah, no Joel Embiid tonight. I figured he'd miss either tonight or tomorrow night's game. You need to try and bait Huff. I mean, I think we're better off with Huff on the field than off the field, Steve. Exactly. Let's get this game underway. I'm going to be done my snacks by the time the game starts. Jags can't come to the phone. They are eliminated. Yep. Got to dual screen it. Yeah. I don't like dual screens. I don't like my attention span being split multiple ways. I stick to one thing. I knew what you meant. Big Mac for a sack? What? $2 for whatever. No room for error. One play at a time. 5-0 under Sirianni home playoff. 6-0 must happen. Love it. I love that. I love that comment. Great comment. Who will be the MVP for this game? My heart says A.J. Brown's going to have a big game. That would mean Jalen Hurts has a big game as well. Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown, maybe. Defensively speaking, we haven't seen a Jalen Carter-like domination in a while with the injuries. If he's healthy, maybe Jalen Carter is the guy that's the defensive MVP today. It's kind of hard to say A.J. Brown when for A.J. Brown to have a great day, Jalen Hurts does too. So Jalen Hurts and Jalen Carter, the two Jalens, I guess. That works for me. Works for you. Let's say Petula will need to pull up his Huggies and this thing done. Yeah, there you go. Definitely needs to get those Huggies pulled up for sure. No doubt about that. MVP equals Coop because he wants to get put in the rack attack by Nikki Bella after the game. I haven't seen her on screen yet. I'm sure Nikki's there. Jalen Carter will be the MVP with a forced fumble on Purdy. Love it. A sack, a forced fumble, maybe 2 batted balls at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what he's capable of today. Let's see what he gets done today. I'm game for that. Worried about too much. Is there a lot of red in the seats? I haven't really paid attention too much to the seats yet. But San Francisco fans, they travel pretty well. There's a lot of transplants. Coop's a cougar hunter. Yeah, he is. Or somebody else is hunting babies. I don't know. I mean, who would say no, right? Actually, I'd probably say no. Make an almond butter and strawberry jelly sandwich. There you go. We are ready to get this baby underway. I love it, Terry. Easy win. I hope so. I'm doubtful of easy, but yeah. Yeah, Niners fans to live in San Fran, you got to have money so they can travel. Obviously. Plus, from what I heard, their tickets were pretty cheap for today. Love this comment. I hope so. Hope he's sitting in Jeffrey Lurie's box. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see the situation. It'll be situational determined, Nooms. Looks like the Eagles are going to start on offense. Let's get this underway here. Eagles getting the ball first. Would love the Eagles offense to march right down the field on drive 1. Set the tone right away. Nah, eh, eh, eh. That's my answer to that boy, or boy, however you say that. Eh, eh. That's how I always felt about her, though. All right, let's go. Oh, no, the Eagles are deferring. Eagles are kicking off. I thought I saw the kicker out in the field. All right, so we're going defense first. All right. Aaron Andrews needs to use more paint these days. Oh, man. All right. I thought I saw the 49ers kicker out there. There's JD, ready to go out there and wreck havoc. Look at him, Poxon, ready to roll. All right. Eh, eh. Let's get this underway. See how this kick looks in the air with the wind. Caught at the 5. Look at the trash flying around. Nice tackle by Will Shipley. There we go. That's how you set the tone. Make a nice open field tackle while being blocked. Oh, he's focused. This is when it matters most to him. When the lights are the brightest, he shines. I thought he was going to fumble that too. He got hit. He got clunked there. All right, let's see. Let's see what Uncle Vic's got up his sleeve here today. Coops on Kittle here. Followed him along while he was in motion. Oh, he had to slide off of him. There you go. Gang tackling CMC on the first play. Oh, these boys are fired up, baby. Hey, thanks a lot. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Have a good one. As always, go Birds. Drops back to pass. Pressure coming. Oh, man. Q fell down. Oh, come on. Somebody make a tackle. Oh, my God. Make me want to throw up on that one. That's the biggest play Q's given up in his career. He stumbles, missed tackle, missed tackle, missed tackle. I think there's 3 different missed tackles along with the Q fall. Damn. He stumbled. I don't know if he got beat. He stumbled. But yeah, he got beat, basically. Of course I'm going to rage. Of course. The Eagles are the better team. Who missed that tackle, by the way? Was that Epps? Q, yeah. You was something. Wow. That's 2 catches that Q's already given up more catches and yards than he did all season long. And we're 2 minutes into the game. Man, who would have thought that Q would have struggled on the opening drive like that? It's a great go up and catch there by CMC. It's the first 2 minutes of the game. They're going to score here. Probably. I'm prepared for it. Nowhere to go there on that one. Yeah. Better over, but the Eagles offense, I don't know if their Niners offense is better than the Eagles defense. Hold the 3 would be huge. Q's got to be pissed right now. Q's ready to make a big play here now. Not happy that he gave up those two catches there, I'm sure. Wow. You got beat again. Touchdown Niners. Wow. Wow. Who would have seen Hugh getting beat? Wow. And not like by like an elite wide receiver. Like their third string guy. Wow. Wow. That was not on my bingo card. Man, not on my bingo card there. Wow. Q needs to respond. Damn. Brock, you give him that confidence too. The confidence, when you get him confident like that, daydreaming, dude, he was off. Wow. Talk about taking the steam out of my sails. 2 minutes into a game. Man. Q not quick off the line of scrimmage on short routes sometimes, but he doesn't. Yeah, that was a lot more than I'm used to from him. It's over already, right? Pack it up, pack it in, right? Game's over. Yeah, damn, that sucks. Man, brutal. How does that happen? Definitely not ideal. Man. We go 3 and out. I'm going, yeah. Oh, man, if we go 3 and out, what the fuck? I don't even know what I'll say. Yeah, we get better as it goes. Pump Man's already calling for McKee, probably, yeah. What's up, Jason? How you doing? Happy holidays and New Year to you. Always defer. Take the freaking ball and score first. Jason, I've been talking about this for a long time. I know the analytics say to defer, but screw that. But when you have a defense like the Eagles, I guess you rely on your strength in that situation, but man, it's a brutal start period no matter what. Just complete and total brutalness. Frustrating, brutal, etc. God damn it. B-Niners best drive of the game. Jalen and crew must respond. Yes, absolutely. Twitter's not a safe space for. No, I'm sure it's not. We go 3 and out. It means an early coming. I'm surprised you didn't take one anyway, just to be safe, just to ease yourself in. He just got flat-footed there, Q. I mean, look at that. Relax. Not the first time Shanny has gotten off to a fan. Yeah, absolutely. Now you hate Q too. Gotcha. I bet you want Mac McWilliams starting. He is active. No panic yet. No panic yet. It happens. We'll see what happens now. How the Eagles respond. It better not be a 3 and out. Better not be. Nice return by Covey. Should have been the returner all year. We're always panicking. We could be up 40-0 and we would panic, right? Now we're up to about 25 people watching. Guys, if you haven't liked, subscribe, share, overreact in the comments. Let's get this going. What can the Eagles do here? 49ers, banged up defense as we've been told. What are they going to do here on the first drive? That was a classic 2-yard run up the middle for the Eagles. Eagles offense cannot panic and change their game plan. Yeah. Predictable first play. As you would expect from this team. Another handoff to Saquon. Go, 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 Saquon. Go. Big run from Saquon right there. There we go. There we go. Bouncing it outside. There we go. Let's push it. Push it hard. I like that. Gotta be 7, right? Give the defense a chance to rest here, pivot, figure out what they got to do. Fred Johnson out now. That's not good. Who's in at right tackle now? Who's that? 79. Who is 70? Is that Matt Pryor? They run right at him there. They picked up 4 or 5 yards. I was thinking the same thing. The same thing. The fact that we're on to Matt Pryor after 2 plays is not good. But Fred Johnson's back out there after 1 play. Woo! 1 play, Fred Johnson's back out there. I mean, that's not saying much about Fred Johnson. It's just how bad Matt Pryor is. Play action. We're seeing a throw here. Nice pass to A.J. Brown. Another first down. They got that all day long if they want it. All day long if they want that. Unbelievably a talented player. Back in shotgun here. We're on the 17-yard line. Play action. The Goddard, that classic old play there. Picks up 4 or 5 yards. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Eric Kendricks. Me too. Me too. It's all good. It's all good. Devontae Smith on a little keeper. Is there a little grab at his face mask there? You got 3rd and short coming up. Looked like Devontae got hit in the face there. Yeah, we gained 1 more, 966. Let's keep it going. It might be 4 down territory. With the wind, you might go for it on 4th down here, maybe. Depends on what happens on this play. The run tells me it was 4 down territory. Hustle, hustle, push, push, push. First down. Don't need 4 downs when you can get the first down in 3. No matter, they got the first down. 1st and goal. And nice job beating number 49 there. That run and attack's there all game if they want it, the Eagles. 49ers just not good. It's a great way of making them miss, too. Pitch to Barkley. Gets inside the 5, inside the 4, down to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 3. Now you might be in 4-down territory. Inside the 3-yard line? Absolutely. He does love that. This is definitely, well, that gave him only a 4. So 2nd and goal from the 4. Yeah, I think they go for this in this situation. I like that they keep running the ball with them. Down to the 2 now, maybe the 1. Do we go with the tush push here, or do they just keep running the ball? This is not a tush push formation. Handoff to Goddard, in for the touchdown. Look at that. Touchdown Eagles. Tush push is not needed when Dallas Goedert can run for the touchdown. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. A nice play call. Did we just get a Kevin Petula compliment there? There we go. Look at that. See people say, what a call by Petula. Look at that. I guess this was the secret playbook that he's been hiding. What? No, I'm behind. Missed kick. What? Oh, hit the post. God damn it. Wow. All right, well, we got some problems on the kicking game still, but, you know. I mean, it's that wasn't even, you can't even blame the wind on that, honestly. I don't know. Jakey Missy Elliott is back, okay? All right. Very interesting start to this game. Now it's up to Mr. Uncle Vic to see what kind of adjustments he makes. Pete better lock in for sure. Did the right thing by anticipating the win, but the gust wasn't there. He missed 2 in a game last year. Yeah. There better be a response by the defense, right? Exactly. Not the way we wanted to see it start on defense. But offensively, that was as clean as it could be. Yeah. Wind really died out. Yeah, the flag showed no wind whatsoever. Whatsoever on that kick. Interesting start. Oh, man. Now I got to keep pushing. We got to see the defense make adjustments here. Got to make the adjustments here. Hit the post. Yeah. Those flags are near dead. Tied most all-time missed extra points in the playoffs. Man, for an elite kicker, that's not a good record to have. Guys, there's over 20 people watching. There's only 12 likes on the video, guys, so hit the like button if you haven't yet, please. He did something. Another great special teams tackle. This time by Sidney Brown. Coverage team's looking good. All right. Always good when coverage is good, right? Feeling good right now. I want to see a Q Mitchell pick 6 here, unless he got benched for Keely Ringo already. That would be so funny if that happened, actually. All right, defense. Time to step up. Pitch out. Nowhere to go there. Oh, but nice broken tackle there. Picks up 5. Not much room. They had that strung along, but he just made a tackle miss there. He better be mad up there. I got confidence in the D, shaking it off. I do. They going no huddle here? Do the Niners go no huddle a lot? Straight trap back, pressure in his face. There we go. There's the cue we know. There's the cue we know. Third and 6. Got to get off the field here. That was the cue we know and love, right? About damn time. He gave up more on that first drive than he did all season long combined. 3rd and 6. Come on. Let's get a sack here. Is the Kobe Dean coming? Nope, he backed off. 4-man rush. Does not get the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. I say punt it. All right, got the 3 and out that we needed. That's what we want to see, 3 and outs. Three and outs are important. He opened it up on the first drive. I don't think that Dallas Goedert run was ever used before. Got to be tough punt returning in this wind. All right, they're going to get it at the 31, 32-yard line, the Eagles offense. All right, let's see what's next. Trickery, watch for the trickery, yeah. All right, Jalen. What do we got for drive 2? Nope, no 3 and outs coming. Got to score. Got to score. Covey be a fire. What was wrong with Covey? I didn't even hear it. Didn't even hear it. I'm not a dead guy, though. Can't trust Jake in key spots if it comes down to it. I mean, you live and die by the foot of the Jake Elliott. I think it depends on the situation, Chandler, in my opinion. The situation will dictate it, but you might have to trust him at some point. And he's made plenty of big kicks in his career. 6 for 45 for Saquon Barkley on that first drive. Not bad. Devontae, Dallas, and AJ all had a catch. All right, all right. I don't even know who that is. Jake Elliott, I mean, he's old enough, but he's I think he's the 2nd or 3rd highest paid kicker in football. And I remember looking it up a few weeks back. Forget the number, but Jake Elliott, by kicking standards, has a pretty big cap hit if you cut him. So Jakey's going to be here for a while. At least that's my guess. Sacrifice the next 6 weeks, Sixers games, and the Bo Bichette signing for a suit. You're sacrificing it all. That's interesting. Sacrificing it all for a Super Bowl victory. Gotcha. I probably will too. I don't know if it's going to happen. Dude, it's windy as fuck out there. Dude, there's so many Eagles fans or former Eagles players in Philly right now. Slay's there. Fletcher Cox is there. Corey Clement's there. Alshon Jeffries is there. Quite a few former Eagles here. Nothing matters now but the Eagles' quest for back-to-back. Absolutely. And the wind he played the wind, and then the wind died down, is what I think happened. Another handoff to Saquon. Only gets about a yard. Well, you can throw a flag. That was a little unnecessary shove by number 92 to Saquon there after that play. We are fans of what sacrifice. Yeah, exactly. I like that. I like that comment, Doug. That sets up the next big run play, though, right? You got to keep going to your bread and butter so you think that you're using it. And then you trick them with the next play, right? See? Well, that one didn't go quite as well. Only 2 more yards on that one. So we got a long third down upcoming here. Yeah, there could have been an easy flag there. You did say that. I said I wouldn't be shocked if it happened. We have not seen Tank yet today. 3rd and 7. What do you got up your sleeve here, Mr. Kevin Patullo? Eagles offense. 35-yard line. Letting it run down here, the play clock again. First down. Darius Cooper with the catch over the middle. There we go. There's Jalen reading the field. I think he had Dallas Goedert too open over the middle on that crossing route there. Or maybe that got Darius Cooper open, the Dallas Goedert crosser. There we go. And they're going hurry up. Gotta love a good hurry up. Keep that momentum. Play action. Complete to A.J. Brown for 8. I think that ball got batted maybe a little bit. Did it touch the ground? I didn't even see that. Yeah. A.J. Brown's got super strong hands, Steve. Looking at his flag. Yeah, agreed. We're going for the dagger. We're going for it. It's overthrown. I love the attempt on 2nd and 2 to go deep there, but in this wind, that's got to be a very difficult thing to judge. I know you're saying bad throw. Was it a bad throw, or was he just trying to combat the wind and he tried to counter the wind, overthrow it a bit? I don't know if it was a bad throw, but I love the idea of taking the shot. That's true. Yeah, I don't know if you take that shot with Dallas Goedert. That's the thing. Yeah, it's way too windy for that kind of a throw. If you're going to get big plays, they got to be on runs or by wide receivers getting yak yards, in my opinion. 3rd and 2, and Saquon goes nowhere. Will they go for it on 4th and 2? Do you trust your defense to go for it on 4th and 2 here? That's multiple people missing tackles there. That's not on Saquon. That was a good play call. You had Calcaterra, and I didn't even see who the other 2 guys miss a tackle there. Or miss a block there. Exactly. They're going for it here. 4th and 2. 4th and 2. Empty backfield. Could this be our first quarterback draw? Oh, I didn't think. Thought maybe. Man, that was a dangerous pass by Jalen there to Devontae. It wasn't a 3-and-out. It was a 4-and-out. So, good for that, I guess. Not ideal. It was a good-looking pass. Just he jumped that line. Man. I don't know if we should have punted there. I think going for it was the right call. I think the play design, nobody in the backfield, 5 wide receiver set, wasn't the right call. I don't know. You trust your D. You're going to stream next week even if the Eagles lose? We'll see. I'll definitely do the championship games if the Eagles lose, and I'll definitely do the Super Bowl, but I don't know about next week. We'll see. Depend on your D and pin them back. My only hope is Shanahan shits the bed. Back to bad play calling. I don't know if there's I think the 4th down play call was the only bad play call. I don't know. The Saquon stop on 3rd down was because of Calcaterra and somebody else. Yeah, I kind of said that. I thought a quarterback draw would have been a good call in that spot. I think it would have worked. So far, not seen anything that makes me think we were saving. Yeah, just the touchdown from Dallas Goedert. That's really it. Yeah, it's the wrong time. I can't talk about next week when this week's game is still going on. For sure. He's sucked at blocking always in his career. Hate not having anyone in the backfield. Yeah, it's just the play call was bad on 4th down. That was the first bad play call of the game there on 4th down. Yeah, look at that. Got to maybe try to force that to Dallas Goedert there. I take that. What's up, mister? How you doing? We all know that. Final 90 seconds of the first quarter here. I mean, that's a good thing. Take away the big play, and we've been locked down solid. Run D looks solid here tonight. Nowhere to go for him again. It's been bad this year. Looks good tonight. Nice break up there by Coop on Jawan Jennings. 3rd and 9 upcoming here. We get out here on 3-and-out here. Then going for him, force, no big deal. That was some great work there by Cooper to read that play right away. Time that perfectly to break it up. Yeah, Bella loves it. Wonder if Coop should ask for some twin magic. I did say that. 3rd and 9. No pressure again. But there's hanging around. Whoa. A lot of colliding going on the sideline there. Short of the 1st down. 49ers should punt. I'll take it. Choma looks exhausted on that play. Have we ever won with Tom Brady calling the game? I think we win a lot in that situation. Yeah, I think they're going to punt here. Moro Jomo chasing down Brock Purdy. We'll try to. Yeah, punting the ball here. Right decision. Oh, that ball checked up. Ah. All right, we're going to have a long field here. Is it on the line, though, Marshawn? Is Petula's job on the line? I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've won a lot with Tom Brady. Pretty sure about that. It was a great punt, honestly, by that punter. Great job. Score or not, we need a long, methodical drive. Yes. This is a 3rd and 3 and out. What? The Eagles? I hope not. Yeah. Who says we can't capitalize on this defense? Maybe we can. Should be on the line. But the question is it? And I don't know if it is on the line. 6-yard line. All right, let's see what we got here. Probably a run up the middle here. Oh. Got Saquon open in the flag. All right. A.J. Brown, another catch. We're about 7 yards for A.J. Brown there. That was a terrible spot. First quarter over. Eagles down 7-6. Hurts 6 of 8, 41 yards. A.J. Brown, 3 of those 6 catches. Saquon, 9 of 48, a 5.3 yard per average. Not too bad. Let's be honest. Outside the 61-yard catch, they've really done absolutely nothing. They've got 9 rushing yards on 6 attempts and 77 pass yards, 61 of them on 1 play. So you know what? All in all, pretty solid first quarter. Given the win, you may have to go for 2. You might, absolutely. I don't know. I don't like going for too early. Take the points too many times late as bit teams. You got to look at the situation with the wind and stuff. What's up with Lane? He must be ready to retire if he doesn't. So my comment on this, Mist, I said it before the show, before the game. Reports are that he tried and the pain was just way too high for him. And Lane Johnson, being the warrior he is, if there's too much pain for Lane Johnson to play, let me tell you something. He must be in immense pain. Because he's one tough SOB, tougher than a $2 steak. And he can't go. Eagles got to pull away in the second, but the Niners put the Niners out of their misery. 0-8 the last 8 fourth down attempts. Really? Rather take points in the first half. Eagles are punt, going for a bomb to Goddard into the wind. Look, that was a bad decision. That was the only bad decision they've done. Muchas gracias, Adam. Guys, if you haven't, hit the like button, subscribe button, and share this out on one of your platforms, please. We've gained 1 subscriber through this show. We're up to 966. Can we get to like 980 maybe? I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. We get to 1,000 tonight before this show. I'll give somebody a choice of anything behind me here. Anything on my wall back here you can have if we get to 1,000 tonight. More nerve endings in the foot than in his past abductor injury area. Battled through anxiety. That shit is tougher than Phil. That's true as well. I disagree with that. That's a heavy disagreement from Eagles fans. Lane Johnson is a tough warrior, man. He's played through a lot of bad injuries in his career. And a linebacker hitting doesn't mean they're tougher. We're talking tougher as in fighting through injuries and fighting through pain and stuff like that. Yeah, Brian Urlacher might have hit hard, but as a linebacker, that's his job. Handoff in second to Saquon. Up the middle. Is that the first time we've gained more than 2 yards on an up the middle run? Gained like 6-7 yards on that. Who is tougher, Kelsey or Lane? I would say Lane probably. Eagles loss will be because of their trend all year, bad offense. Hey, a run up the middle and we got a first down. Now we're on the 20 now. So we got a little bit of room to maneuver now. Devontae, a near first down. It'll depend on the spot. Did not give him a first down there. But they got on the next play. Up the middle, another successful run up the middle. We've seen Cooper. We haven't seen Dotson yet. That would be the next one on the list. Sure. The Eagles' offense is moving the ball at will right now, as rightfully so against this banged-up 49ers offense or defense. Should be no problem for this Eagles team to keep moving the ball effectively. Very vocal, Jalen Hurts at the line of scrimmage. I don't know what was going on in that. A lot of miscommunication on that. Big Dom back there with his Mr. T starter kit on him. Yeah, I mean, you waste timeout, I guess. Maybe. Who cares? Was it a bad audible? It was just a bad job executing the audible. Nobody knew what he was calling. Bigsby out wide. Oof. Devontae's lucky he didn't get crushed on that play. Number 27. Where's the flag on number 27? Taunting Devontae Smith there. Like, I don't like them doing it, but that's been called on us so many times this year. And you're not going to do it there? I think you could have thrown a taunting flag on number 27. 100%. Third and 10. Yeah, I do remember that. It's from Williamsport, PA. Yeah. Doesn't count. Yeah, it's never against the Eagles. Only when it's the Eagles, right? Now we got 3rd and 15. There's no running back in the backfield for a coward's draw here. Shocking. No coward's draw. Jalen's got all day. Devontae caught it, but I think he's going to be a half a yard shy. It was a nice thing. Devontae just came back. Here, I guess you got to go for the tush push here, right? You've got to go for the tush push here. You got to tush it. You got to tush it. You got to tush it. You got to tush push it here. And they got it. No question. First down. They didn't just tush push it. They fucking tushed it, man. They did. And they got the first down. There we go. It does seem like it's the first successful one in a really long time, Q. It really does. And they're quick to the line here. I love it. 49ers call a timeout. All right. All right, we got a timeout here. That was a mere rush, more a rush ram, yeah. Tush ram. That Josh Allen 10-yard tush push today, yeah. Exactly. The Bills did it nonstop all year for a team that was going to wanted it banned. I don't think they can now. I mean, everybody stopped it against us this year. I think we're only like 67% success rate this year when it used to be like 98%. Yeah, exactly. Start on the 6-yard line. We're at the 46-yard line now. We got a pitch out to Saquon here. Picks up another 4 or 5. No, they used it more than anybody. Exactly. I guess we got a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I guess that's not a run. That's a screen. That's a big screen. Go Saquon. I think that'll go down as a screen pass, not a run, but all right. Did we just run a screenplay? Did we just run a screenplay? Is that the first time we've run a successful screenplay all year long? I mean, I guess it wasn't a traditional screen, but I mean, it was a running back screen. Yeah, it was a horrible spoiler alert from Adam there. Bigsby gets the carry, and he picks up 4 or 5. Look at that. All right, that's the second time he's been on the field. Look at the minimal love we're giving towards Kevin Petula here today. Saquon getting a breather here. We get a couple tank plays here, 2nd and 6. Still moving the ball here. Tank right up the middle like a tank for a first down. Look at this. Look at this. Offense is humming along. Man, I'm telling you, the only way the Eagles lose this game is if they bite themselves in the ass with mistakes. The tank. Eagles offense is humming. Go Tank. Still on his feet. Gets to the 10-yard line. He does have a fumble issue in his career. I would love to see this. I mean, it was obvious that we had to give Tank Bigsby the ball more frequently. Why they haven't been, I don't know. All right, Barkley's back in there. Playbook activated, yeah. Nowhere to go on that one for Saquon. I think that's the first lost yardage run of the game. I'm watching it. I see it. Petula's call. The question isn't whether Kevin Petula can run a good play or call good plays. It's whether he can do it for 60 minutes or not. I know. Should have left Tank in there. You got all that momentum with Tank and you pull him. 3rd and 5. What do they do here on 3rd and 5? Looks like they're bringing a blitz. They give it to Barkley, and he's going to be short. Do you go for it here on 4th and 2? Or do you kick the field goal? I missed that. Yeah. I don't know. Do you go for it here? Or do you take the points? I don't know. Take the point. Do you trust Jake Elliott with the wind and his struggles? Or do you trust this offense that's just marched 90 yards down the field without a hesitation? They're going for it here. 4th and 2. This is a huge part. You got A.J. Brown one-on-one on the outside, on the top of your screen. I know it should be a run play here, but, man, when you got A.J. Brown one-on-one, touchdown, Dallas Goedert, baby! 2 more Dallas Goedert touchdowns today already. There we go, baby. Take the points. What? Oh, damn it. Of course, an eligible man downfield. Now you got to go with Jake Elliott here, right? It's bad. Who is it? It's the worst penalty in the world. I hate it. Oh, they picked it up. They changed it. Back to a touchdown. What the fuck's going on? The refs fixed their mistake. Wow. Didn't see that one coming. Wow. Good job by the refs fixing that. Can we just have that rule eliminated, period, anyway? Good job. Way to get that. Can he make an extra point? All right, he got one in there. All right, 13-7. 13-7, baby. All right, I like it. I like the way this is trending here. All right, PAT is good. Jakey Elliott is back, baby. Yeah. I don't know. It looked like the right call to overturn that. Because they was engaged. They were explaining. I was trying to listen and go through comments. Yeah, that kick was not. It was closer than it should have been, to be brutally honest. But yes, definitely closer than it should have been. Definitely closer than it should have been. Yeah, and we get the ball to start the second half. So yes, absolutely agree with you on that. Let's grind this out. Let's keep this going. The fact that Dallas Goedert's got 2 touchdowns, I'm so hyped on that. Mr. Adam will be here for the 3rd quarter. Absolutely. Defense will hold up here. Not should. Will. Oh, man. On the sideline, fuming. Is he? I doubt it. Because the back foot was still within 1 yard. The whole body has to be with what pass? Oh, no. Saw a guy I follow need Diggs touchdown and his 6 touchdown play. It's 70K. Oh, wow. That'd be huge. Yeah, absolutely. Dallas Goedert earning himself a payday. Okay? Dallas Goedert earning himself a payday. Goddard is getting paid this offseason. What's up, Judd, man? How you doing? A great pass from Jalen Hurts to Dallas Goedert there, too. Pretty close. Yeah. Dallas Goedert got to get paid to stay in Philly now, doesn't he? Don't you have to keep Dallas Goedert here after this year? With the season, he had 11 regular season touchdowns. 2 already in the playoffs. And we're not even halfway through the first game. God damn, my first beer's empty already. That beer, another good job on special teams coverage. That's 3 straight special teams coverages. Done well. He's been special this year, Dallas Goedert. Jalen Hurts really pushed for him to come back. I'm glad he did. Very glad he did. I know. There's way too many people that got to get paid. Nice tackle of Kittle in the open field. Oh, Kittle's down. Kittle is brittle. Man, if he's hurt, that's another huge loss for the 49ers. Kittle's down, not CMC. Or CMC down somewhere else. Kittle's the one that's down on this hit. Maybe one of his knees buckled there. What's up, Mitch Bernstein? The other Mitchy Poo. This is the team we wanted to see all year, right? Good to see you, Mitchy. Kittle is hurt. Something buckled on him there, whether it was his knee or ankle. That would be a massive loss there for the 49ers, who's already weak on weapons right now. That'd be a shame. You never want to win because of injuries. You never want the other team's players getting hurt, especially not in that sense. Looks like just the way he went down. Guys, we got a lot of people been watching. Only 18 likes. If you haven't, like, subscribe, share. All tight ends will get injured at some point. It's the nature of the position. Absolutely agree. Playoff Kevin Petula is on. Playoff Kevin Petula greater than regular season Petula. Prayers up for all players always. You never want to see injuries. Is this going to be the whining point for? Yeah, it'll be their whining point. Yeah, probably. Little go hurt a lot at Iowa. Kittle got hurt a lot at Iowa. Gotcha. Yeah, Mitch Bernstein's the other Mitch. I love Mitch Bernstein. Guy's a stud. Petula opened it up. He found it. I love Dan Blandino's suit. I didn't take notice on the suit. Twisted his knee or ankle, it looks like. Yep. Knee, ankle, Achilles. Something got hurt. It's all that matters. What matters, Marshawn? Lining that shit up and knocking it down. Exactly. We never root for injuries for anybody. And I got really pissed off when people do. You never hope for an injury. Exactly. We're hyped, but yeah. Let's see what he looks like in the third quarter, Duck, right? He's getting carted off. That's not a good sign. That's not a twisted ankle. That's carted off means serious injury. All right, well, we'll have to see what that is. My guess is he won't be back if they had to bring the card out for him. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, blitz his tits, right? Isn't that what we say all the time? Exactly. You don't want anybody getting hurt. Wide open over the middle again. Now Cooper Dejean getting burned. Like, what is up with our secondary? They're getting those all-pro votes go to their head? Like, what the fuck? Absolutely agree, Mitch. Well, they didn't hold him on that first play, though. Cooper Dejean was thinking about the rack attack and twin magic. It's 2 big passes we've given up now. Nikki Bella was DNM nudes, during the timeout, No pressure on Purdy really at all. Have we even gotten close to a sack on Purdy yet? Where's the pass rush? All right. 2nd and 4. I'd be if my 2 All-Pros gave up 2 big plays. Pitch to CMC. Oh, we got a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 upcoming here. That was a nice tackle by Jordan Davis. Where is the pass rush? They're not going to seriously rush into later in the game. Maybe. Hold them to 3 like we usually do. Let's get, I mean, quite frankly, you got to think that this is 4-down territory for the 49ers as well with the wind. You got to think it is. Nowhere to go. Jordan Davis with another big stop on CMC. Do they go for it here on 4th and 2, 4th and 3? Yeah. Blankenship was out of position. I'll have to see the replay on it. Looks like they're going for it here, the 49ers. So they know that it's tough too. Jordan Davis sheds off the block, makes that big play. 4th and 2. Let's see what they got. 13-17 on 4th down from short. All right, back it off into shotgun. 49ers call a timeout. Gotcha. That wasn't on Dejean. Eagles were in zone. Blankenship was supposed to make the tackle. Gotcha. Looks like they're going for it. They called a timeout. We'll see if they go for it, Mitch, out of the timeout, but probably will. It's probably the right thing with the wind right now. You can see the flags from this angle over top of the stadium right now. Did I say it? I don't know. Maybe I did. Williams is all pro, so we got to go on the other side. But he's also banged up, Trent Williams. So you should be blitzing right at him. Put that hamstring to the test. Dejean does look tired. Yeah. Was out clubbing last night. All right. Oh, are they changing it? Last second, they're switching it to a field goal attempt. Last second field goal attempt. Yeah, where has he been? Field goal incoming here by the 49ers. Wind is whipping at his back, slightly left to right. And he drilled it right down the middle. 49ers get 3. It's 13-10 now. Still plenty of time for the Eagles to score before the half. I guess that's what they're saying. Kittle off the cart. 0 pressure going on his foot. In that little thing. Yeah, I'm happy to help. After giving up a big play, holding them to 3 there, good job. Right? He's got 134 yards passing, but he's got 106 on 2 of them. He's got 28 other passing yards. We still got CMC stopped to 7 for 9. So all things in told, not bad. Keep the pressure on. Yep, absolutely. Don't get conservative here. Oh, no, that video of him just getting off the cart, not putting any pressure on that right leg, I think that's a serious injury. Knee, ankle, Achilles. Could be a couple different things, guys. But Kittle, my guess is you won't see Kittle again tonight. That's a shame. I feel bad for him. Feel bad for the Niners fans. But it is what it is. Part of the game. Yeah, right before they went to the timeout, they showed a video of Kittle in the locker room area getting off the cart on his own, but then hopping with no pressure on his right foot. Well, that was a rare instance where Blank got caught flat-footed. Yeah. It looked similar to KD's Achilles injury. Maybe. I kind of vaguely remember the image of that play there in my head. Go figure. We go into a commercial timeout, and it's a George Kittle commercial. That's classic right there. 2.5 minutes. Coming up at half, I'm going to run upstairs, refresh my beverage, come back down to recap the first half. Adam from the chat will be joining me live on screen for the third quarter. So look forward to that. Dejean has played a lot of football this season. He must have some good aches and pains. NFL is grueling. I had an Achilles. Oh, damn. Can't walk on it. I'm assuming you can't walk on it, but yeah. Yeah. It just feels like immensely painful. Sounds immensely painful in Achilles. I didn't see the injury mechanics. Got to check it out. Rare instant blank out of position. He gets out of position a lot. Adam, don't spoil it for yeah. Adam, there is a rule. You can't spoil plays if you're in the chat or on the screen. You're gonna have to keep your emotions in check. Other than 2 plays, we look fucking great, Chandler. That's it. It's been 2 bad defensive plays, and that's it. And both scores have come off those 2 big plays. Cam Jurgens with a really nice cut there to make a big block to spring Barkley for 6. Haven't seen Cam Jurgens move like that on a pull in a while. Pulled really well and led that. .220. Would love a score here before half, even if it's just a field goal. We got a play action on 2nd and 4. Going up top. He's got him. Oh, the wind just knocked that down, and AJ is grabbing his knee. Oh, man. He had him. That's tough to do that with the wind. AJ's hurting on that one. Kind of got banged on the back of his leg there. Man. Yeah, I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. I think he just banged it really hard. False start on 3rd and 4. Wind definitely knocked that pass down. That's why I like that they're going for it to keep the defense of the 49ers, honest. But honestly, you don't need to. All right, A.J. Brown's coming back out after the false start, so should be fine. Third and 9 now. AJ should have come down with that one. Hits his hands like that. Mr. Strong-handed AJ Brown, you need to make that catch. That was a great throw. I mean, I guess you could have called. I mean, there's a little hand fight in there. I guess he held his shoulder pad with number 774 looking right at it. AJ knows he should have gotten that. Got to catch that. There could have been a flag, but flag or not, that should have been caught. Okay? The wind tanked the ball, the bigger one. That one, I don't know. AJ and Sirianni's face on sidelines. What? Wow. Obviously, AJ didn't like whatever Nick Sirianni probably told AJ, catch the fucking ball. You want the ball? Catch the ball. He's fuming at what? Dropping passes? Forget that shit. Catch the damn ball. That's all you can say in that situation. Catch the damn ball. All right, they got the ball back here. See if we can hold them again. Defense, we get a turnover, a sack, something like that. Yeah, but it was a flag, but he should have caught it anyway. You don't ever leave it in the. What did Dana White always say to UFC fighters? Don't put it in the hands of the refs, right? You let the refs make a mistake there, and it didn't work. No, there's a lot of competitive juice flowing. Absolutely. Definitely a hold miss. No one's denying that it was a missed hold at all. AJ will take off the rest of the game. No, he won't. Taking out the dagger. Got to. World's dumbest football team? Look, yeah. Look, I actually don't mind them trying it once or twice to keep the defense honest. We can't get upset when it doesn't complete it, though. Petullo doing Petullo things. Honestly, I think Petullo has called a pretty damn good game so far. By his standards, his best game called so far. I mean, that's not saying much what his standards are, but yeah. I don't have any hate towards Kevin Petullo yet this game. We haven't aired it out 6 times. There have been 2 or 3 times they've aired it out, okay? Like really aired it out, all right? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Uh-oh, what the hell does this mean? What's Adam spoiling for me here? Just a few yards. What does today have anything to do with Jalen Hurts? Yeah, you don't want to throw the ball deep in heavy wind, but doing it 2 or 3 times isn't the end-all, be-all. Get him! Get him! There we go. Jalen Phillips and Jalen Carter in to get the sack there. Phillips won't get credit for it. But that sack was set up by Jalen Phillips' pressure. About damn time. Hurts is that guy in the playoffs. Try to get the ball back again, I guess. Absolutely. Hadn't seen that in a while. Good opportunity there to get the pressure. They got a free play here. They got the first down anyway. They can attack that spot. They didn't need over the middle, though. Penalty decline. Kind of pushed off on Adoree Jackson a little bit. Can't that be called a push off on Adoree? I mean, seriously. Vic Fangio's pissed. Pissed off Vic Fangio. Ooh. That was a bad throw from Brock Purdy there. Dangerous throw from Brock Purdy. Very dangerous throw. Come on. Uh-oh. 49ers with a timeout there. This first half just doesn't want to end. I've needed a beer since there was 5 minutes left on the clock. Man, I need halftime to refresh. Just ain't happening right now. They're giving up big plays, but I don't know. Those wide receivers are pissed at each other. Dropped. 3rd and 10 upcoming here. Come on, hold him here. Hold him here. Hold. 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 Yeah, it's got to be caught. Is that Paul Turner? I just saw the last name Turner. Is that Paul Turner syndrome guy right there? All right, 3rd and 10. See what Vic Fangio's got up his sleeve here. Only 3 guys going after him. All day to throw. God damn. The backup tight end. Wow. Wow. Nope. You literally dropped 8 guys and still they found an open guy. Damn. Missed opportunity there. No timeouts. They got to hurry up, the 49ers. No pressure whatsoever. Third and 5 with 8 seconds left. They basically got time for a Hail Mary, and that's it. No timeouts. With the wind, you can't trust a long field goal. Yeah. They really got to tie this now. They're not going to tie it here. I don't think there's a way for them to tie it. I just don't. Remember, we get the ball to start the second half as well. Vic Fangio's got some work to do in the second half at halftime. A.J. Brown and Nick Sirianni have to have a little conversation at halftime. What do we get? It's looked so good, yet so incoherent at the same time. for the Eagles. Yeah. And they get out with 1 second left. They're going to give him a chance at a field goal here. I got to see what the play clock here. Well, that's got to be a replay there. That looked like a fumble. You got to replay that. Oh, that's a fumble, but the ball bounced out. All right, so no field goal coming here. It's a clear fumble before he's out of bounds. Still in right there. Ball's out, and he's not in. Yeah, that's all right. End of half. End of half. All right. It's a very interesting play call there. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's still out of bounds, but because it went out of bounds, basically what happens is there's a the clock just runs out. Okay, they don't get the out of bounds stoppage of the clock. It's a runoff, exactly. Smart call, yeah, exactly. At least they got that one right, right? Anyway, all right, it's halftime. Eagles are up 13-10. Uneasy feeling because as good and it's looked bad. I'm going to go take a quick halftime break here. We'll come back here in about 5 minutes and get right back in the second half, right? We got the lead. We get the ball to start the second half. Here come the Sixers. Sixers are about to start. That is true. I am going to go get a beer right now. We're going to put the message up on the screen. I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Go get your drinks. Ugh. All right. We are back, baby. Got to get this show shared out, catch up on some comments here. Let's see what I missed here. Should be more points. You could just never be happy, can you? I don't really feel like it. Offense needs to get their shit together. Yes, imperative that they at least get 3 after half. No. I want a touchdown after half. Yeah, I saw the Edwards injury. I heard about the other injury. That would be a big loss for the Bears defense for next week. Whoever it may be, whether it's the Eagles or somebody else, most likely the Eagles. Because I'm still feeling confident in this game. Let me get this thing re-shared out here. I think I saw the calf buckle a little bit on that replay on George Kittle there. Guys, if you haven't, please hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. Please hit the share button. Please subscribe. Tell friends. Tell one. Tell all. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if the Eagles pitched a shutout. Wouldn't be shocked at all. I mean, they're that good. The defense is that good that they absolutely can pitch a second half shutout. Wouldn't think any less that could happen there. Rams to Chicago if the Niners win last NFC game right now, the wild card round. Yeah. Basically, it's the Bears took a big loss there. We'll just say that with those injuries. Big loss. Can't have the drops from A.J. Brown. We've had that issue with A.J. Brown all year long also. They are saying that the 49ers are saying it's an Achilles for Kittle, by the way. Also, minor concerns. Give the win, and we get shut out this half as well, unless we start using Tank more this half. Just need to see them stick to the run. The run game's working. Yeah, Hurts under center a decent amount. That's good. Brown is so gone. We will discuss that at length. I will probably have an entire show after we win the Super Bowl discussing that. But yes, it's possible that he is gone. Tank only run the ball 3 times for 20 yards. Saquon pretty effective, 15 of 71, 4.7 yards per carry, plus the 20-yard screen catch. He's got 91 total yards. Saquon Barkley. Jalen Hurts, 11 of 16, 93 yards and a touchdown, including a big drop by A.J. Brown, who's got 3 catches for 25. Devontae leading catcher with 4 catches on 6 targets for 26 yards. All in all, it's looked good. What hasn't looked good is obviously Quinion Mitchell and Cooper Dejean giving up big plays. What's not looked good is that despite the late sack by Jalen Carter, we've had no Purdy on Brock Purdy the entire game. So there's good and bad. What? Stop. If you're looking, you're looking. That's your call, Mr. Jason Sullivan. I don't take much out of heated moments whatsoever. Yeah, look, the AJ Nick thing, that situation was probably Nick Sirianni go, yo, catch the ball. And AJ's like, I tried. Very questionable 3-and-2 call opt, trying to pass when the run is pretty good. Yeah, look, the run's working, Jose. Stick to it, right? No Joe MPG tonight by design. Well, I figured they'd each skip one game with the back-to-back, but Also thought maybe they would split them up. Is Adam here? Are you there, Adam?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's happening, Mr. Adam? How you doing?
Good.
What's up, Uriah? How you doing? I did not send no pics. Here he is. He's on the screen. Well, his audio's on the screen. Keep the defense rested, the ball to ground. Big to have Oubre back. Yes, it is. WIP drooling over. Yeah, absolutely. Adam, what do you think of that first half, bro? Let me drink while you talk.
I like the offense looks a lot better, but it's still kind of like the defense is kind of shaky. They got to get more pressure on Purdy.
Got to find a way to get pressure on.
They're letting the guys walk.
Like it, Adam?
They're letting they're letting them get open.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over the middle too much.
Yeah, they seem to have over the middle. I mean, that would be a safety issue. Reed Blankenship, someone was saying. I saw Marcus Epps miss a tackle on one of those big plays over the middle as well. It should be an exciting second half.
Hurts is looking like Jalen Hurts, and Barkley's looking like Barkley.
Yeah, the offense looked good, despite all things. All things considered, it was one of the better first halves of football from the Eagles this year. Honestly. I know they only put up 13, but a pretty effective first half.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Jay, are you ready for me and Jason to return on Tuesday night for some golf talk?
Definitely.
I've already got 3 outright bets for the Sony Open already locked in. Purdy is getting the ball out quick on first downs. Yes, he is. We need to move the ball. We just need to control the clock. I mean, hold on. Say we got to move the ball. Let me look this up here. Team stats. Time of possession, we are winning 1906 to 1054. So we have moved the ball, and we have controlled the clock. Just got to put it in the end zone. Yeah. You saw his face. Now he's hiding his face, Duck. It's okay. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Real quick, sorry. If anybody else ever wants to jump in, Duck, Q, Uriah, Jose, K1, Marshawn, Noobs. If you ever want to be on for a live watch party, just send me a message. I'll get you in for a quarter or so. T on Nick Nurse early. Well, I don't think anybody's really flipped over to the Sixers game, Noobs. Keep letting them off the hook with those 3rd and longs. Yes. Who wore it better, Erin Andrews or Porcupine? Yeah. Oh, man.
We can ask Jason about the Lions, Tuesday.
Yeah, Jason. What about I think Adam just threw a little shade at Jason with a Lions comment there. The Eagles haven't capitalized on the Niners. Absolutely. They've kind of let them off the hook a little bit. Absolutely. Agree with that.
It looks like it's going to be a low score game.
It looks what?
Looks like it's going to be a low scoring game.
I told everybody it was going to be a low scoring game. I said that right from the get-go, that it was going to be under 40 points. So that's what it's shaping up to be. Oh, my 24-13 is still in play. Give them another field goal, and that's it. So I'll take it.
Yeah, I said 27-17.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot more scoring, so that might not happen here. Yeah, I think I would be shocked, Big Al, if the 49ers got more than one field goal the rest of this game. Eagles are going to come out here to start the second half, control the clock, and do what they do best. I got to change the background on this. We need a green background for the Eagles. There we go. Oh, Adam dipped already. It's going to be a low-scoring game because of all our games have been low-scoring. Exactly. Anybody predicted 30-plus points haven't watched this team. May not need either. Yeah, it's true. I would not, but one wants a Bears fan on the screen. Look at that.
I hit the wrong button.
An 8-minute difference in time possession, but we've only got 2 more yards than them. That's those 2 big plays. Bringing the ball out to open up the kick here. Britton Covey fights his way to the 30. All right. No deep balls, just hand the ball off, right?
Yeah. I already saw the play already, but I won't spoil it.
This might not work having you on here, okay? This might not work because you know what's going on.
Yeah. Got to watch it on Fox.
I am on Fox. Fox on YouTube TV.
Yeah.
I don't have other ways to watch it. All right, nice run on first down for Saquon up the middle. All right, just keep doing it. All right, this is the first time I've actually seen Aaron Andrews' coat that everybody's talking about. Short passes and run. That's all you need, Duck.
A.J. Brown's back out there.
Of course he is. He was back out after the injury already. Nowhere to run on the second play. Trying to hear what Aaron Andrews is saying, but I can't. I mean, that was probably the first bad snap from Juergens here today, Nooms. Third and 3 upcoming here. We'll screen out. Oh, Saquon with the drop. God damn it. Saquon drops, man. What's up with that? Not the 3 and out we wanted there. Devontae limping to the bench now.
Yep.
Man, what did Devontae do here? Oh, just got hurt. Came up lame on a cut. Well, they didn't score on their first drive, unfortunately.
The defense back out there.
They just fair catch that at the 3-yard line? Wow, that's crazy. Running game looks great right now. Don't abandon it. Absolutely agree. Tank. Yeah, where was Tank on that drive? Smith limping is a bigger deal than the drop by Saquon. What is going on in your background, Matt? You've got a loud room back there. Oh, man. Guys, all right, so more Patullo. What did Patullo do wrong, Duck, on that drive that you want to call Patullo out? Called a run, effective up the middle. Called a run again that Cam Juergens missed his block. And Saquon missed an obvious first down catch by dropping the ball. We just letting them hang around, man. Nah, you hate that. You hate them just hanging around. You don't want to give them that unbridled enthusiasm, okay? You just don't. Just can't do that. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. You're not going to pull Saquon after one play in the third quarter in that situation, but you could have run a 2 backfield set to give the defense kind of a different look. We need to play a full game. 1 3 and out doesn't mean we're not, though, just so you know. It was an okay call. There was nothing wrong with any of the calls there. Tank got the burst. Yep, absolutely. It's a question. It's a question to discuss when the offseason starts in 4 weeks, Q, after we win the Super Bowl. But it's definitely a question I think they won't, but they might find a better backup than Brett Toth, just in case. They gave him a big contract last year. I don't know. Nah, it's all good, Adam. You're good. We didn't look amazing first half. I don't think we looked bad the first half at all. You can't run down the middle all effing day. Outside, mix it in a bit. I think they've done a good job of mixing in the outside and inside run. We'll be fine. We had a good screen and nothing. It was well set up, and he just dropped it. Niners have a really bad defense. You had Hurts and crew. So you're blaming Hurts for the drop pass. Gotcha. Cool. Glad that's what you saw. You mean Bears win the... You know what I did there, Dakota. You know what I did. Purdy breaks containment, gets a couple yards and scrambling. Imagine if we don't convert another pass play again. Oh, my God. And still win the... Imagine we don't complete another pass and we still win the game. Yeah, the motion thing has been a problem. Yeah, I'm sure Hurts doesn't think too well of or highly of you either, Pump Man. Was he supposed to run the ball? He had a wide open running back in the screen zone there, and he dropped the perfect pass to him that he dropped. So, yeah. Med draft this year. I mean, not every draft can you have all pros, from day one. Okay? I'm not losing faith in Campbell and Makuba just yet. He's a little pissed that he didn't get all pro. Oh, Marcus Epps with the penalty there. What is he doing, Marcus Epps? Wow. That was just a really dumb play by Marcus Epps there. If the game ends 13-10, it will be a good week for sports talk. It would be. I would be stoked if this game ends 13-10, honestly. I think Campbell will be fine. Dumbass penalty by Marcus Epps. Unnecessary. You get them off. You get them out of that back of the end zone there. Good job by Zach Bond, just in case, but that was an incomplete pass, obviously. Obviously an incomplete pass, but good headsy play to stay on top of that there. A bad pass to your third-string tight end. It wasn't a fumble. It was close, but the fact that Bond actually tried to, get it just in case was headsy. Something you don't always see from the defense. Second and 10 incoming here. Did they just get called for a penalty or did they burn a timeout? Burning a timeout at this point. I like that. The crowd getting loud and raucous. Better decide to use his legs. I don't know. Yeah. I just take the delay of game at that point, honestly. With the situation you're in, 3-point game, backed up inside your own 20, second and 10, just take the delay of game. I was going to say breaking huddle way late. They do that sometimes. And they snap the ball with 4 seconds, 2 seconds or less way too often. Yeah, I feel weird too. It's going to be a win. Look, the 49ers are not a bad team. If the 49ers were healthy, I wouldn't have thought so confidently about this game. Hey, an ugly win in the playoffs, guess what that means, Nooms? It means you won the game and you're still playing. It means you're not booking Cancun trips yet. Nothing wrong with an ugly win in the playoffs. That's what playoff football is all about. Every game has been close this week so far. I am not concerned at all yet. Yet. I did say yet. Yet. At least it's not the Packers clearly calling a timeout after, that too. Exactly. This has always been the case. Always been the case. But in the playoffs, it's even bigger in the playoffs, right? Defense got to win us this game. Haven't heard Bond's name all game. Bond's been quiet. Everyone is saying the Packers lost that game and not the Bears winning. No, the Bears won. Caleb Williams made some big plays when it mattered most. Nothing but respect for the Bears after last night. Feel like we are about to finally force a turnover, a big one. Well, instead of taking the delay of game, burn a timeout, and then throw a pick six, that would be a momentum swing right there, right? Wish I was a fly on the wall in the locker room to hear Nick and AJ. I'm sure they didn't speak in halftime. My guess is they didn't talk at all. You know what they call the last person who graduated from med school? Same as the first, a doctor. I love it. I love it. Duck, this is a high-quality comment from you. High quality right there. 2nd and 10 coming out of timeout here. Get him. I don't know. He bobbled that as he was going out. I think he bumped 2 guys, too, illegally on the sideline. Number 5, John Jennings, getting a little, definitely should be getting some penalties called there. Nice move there. He catches it here. No, I guess he didn't bobble it. Robinson, not, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that number 5, Robinson, way too much jawing, okay? Way too much jawing and bumping and pushing players. Very few Eagles are. The offensive line of the 49ers is held up well. Held up very well today. About to have to call another timeout here. Breaking the huddle with 6 seconds left. To the line with 3 seconds left. Wow. Missed tackle. That was the best run of the day for CMC. May have doubled his yardage on that carry. Jordan Davis with a missed tackle. He hasn't done it all game. That was the first positive play he really had all game. He was 7 for 9 before that run. Arm around his neck, no call. That was Carter, not Davis, with the missed tackle. There, Ajomo was being held there. Purdy with the tush-push-esque run. 49ers are moving the ball here. Oh, look like Vic Fangio made too many halftime adjustments. It's getting sketchy, but we're still winning. That's all that matters. He's got 47 yards total, and that's it. 13 touches. That's a pretty quiet day. Concern isn't creeping yet. There is a hold every single play. Packed! There you go, Q! Make up for all that shit right there. That's how we do it. Is it starting to look bad now, Marshawn? Finally. Q has intercepted the ball. There we go. Fire through all your Qs. Everybody dropping Q's in the comments. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, waiting for the late flag, right? What's up, Steven? Grados, how you doing? Go Birds. Great time to join the chat right after a Q interception. Has anybody? For Q. For Quinion Mitchell. If you haven't, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Do it for Quinion Mitchell. All right? Let's go Birds. Fuck the Niners, right? That is a irrelevant, Mr. Irrelevant throw, yes. I'm happy you're wrong, too. Exactly. I don't count a turnover until offense is on the field. That's a very good point. Very, very good point. They've been picking on Q. Yeah, they got a little too confident. They thought Q wasn't as good as they thought. You know it, Dakota. You know it's not going to be a cakewalk next week if it's us, right? I mean, it might not be a cakewalk against the Rams either, but oh man, big interception right there for Q. Love seeing it. Guantanamo Bay, baby, in lockdown mode. What was it, the Uso Penitentiary? The Q Penitentiary. You're in lockdown, right? You know how you say it? Wasn't that a thing? The Uso Penitentiary? The Q and Coop Penitentiary now, right? Could anyone see if that was a garbage route? I was watching the line. I did not. I just saw the ball get batted, and that's when I got excited. It is about time. Yeah, he did have a wide open guy over the middle. Oh, we love to see it. We love to see it. Yeah. All right. Nothing happened on first down for the Eagles. Basic throwaway there. Big Dom with the hands. AJ wouldn't have made that catch. That is true. That is very true. That is very true. We got a quarterback draw. Look at there. I guess Jalen Hurts will run the football for a first down. Oh. Cam. God damn you, Cam Jurgens. I mean, they're there. I'm pretty sure that's been done to Eagles like 97 times. But yeah. Second and 18 now. What do they design up here on second and 18? A run up the middle that loses more yards. I hear the Boo Birds coming out. I hear the Boo Birds. Now it's 3rd and 20. This is where the coward's draw comes into play. Cam Jurgens just standing there doing nothing. Why do we struggle so much coming out of the half? What do they do in the locker room? We go a little 4-yard pass on 3rd and 20. 3rd and 19, we complete a 4-yard fucking pass. What in the God's name are we doing there? Rightfully so. That was a KP special. Man. Does Petula want to save his job? The brutal third quarter continues for the Eagles. Wasting a Quinion Mitchell interception. Think about that. You just had your big play, and you wasted it. Punt goes through the end zone. Yup. I mean, I was checking them anyway, just because I need another vacation after vacation. Look, the offense is bad at this point. It was a weak-ass holding call that they've ignored on the other team. Language gets bad right now. Yeah. Rough start. Sixers up 20-10. Hey, that's a good sign. Refs do this shit. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, 20-19, not 20-10. Big difference there, Nooms. Well, he's got 3 more games to coach. He's got 3 more games to poorly coach, is what I mean. I mean, they've already been doing that. And we're not getting pressure regularly on him, which is a problem. Oh, I'm not blaming the refs. Obviously, there was a weak holding call, and it was a hold, no matter what. But if you ignore the call for 2.5 quarters and then call it, it's just a thing. Haven't seen Tank since the first quarter, I don't think. Has there not been a single penalty against the 49ers yet? Wow, that's crazy if that's accurate. Yeah, no. 4 for 25 for us. We still are winning time of possession by 8.5 minutes. Yeah. Interesting. Of course, everything is the quarterback's fault. Have you blamed anybody ever? Wait. When you bounce your check, when you pay your rent, do you blame Jalen Hurts for that as well? It's very questionable. Not one penalty halfway through the third quarter. Yeah, I can't wait either. He had his shot last Sunday, and he stunk. I'm sure you'll have an excuse for that. All right, what do we got here coming out of this? Nowhere to go again. They got McCaffrey bottled up today. That's pretty easy. Bad play calling, bad execution. Yeah. Anyway, what's it saying now about Brock Purdy on my screen? Got a lot of people watching. If you haven't, like, subscribe, share. We got 21 likes, but there's 26 people watching. Hit those buttons. I'm sorry, all the penalties and all the drop passes, all Jalen Hurts' fault. I get it. You just got to admit that you just hate Jalen Hurts. You are blinded by Jalen Hurts' hate. They are. They are. It's impossible to go an entire 3 quarters without a penalty. Mitch, it sounds easy. No, you're good, Judd. I got you, Juddy, Judd. Juddernaut. Michael Carter's out there right now on this play on 3rd and 9. Somebody hurt? We got an all-out blitz coming on 3rd and 9. Just a bad pass. So I'm just curious. Coop, I saw Q out there. I saw Dory Jackson. Why was Michael Carter out there? Yeah. Kittle's not being there does not help at all. Absolutely, Terry. Oh, Dakota, we love the ball busted, okay? We love it. All right, 3 and out from the 49ers. Again, our defense is elite, so we've got that working for us. We got that working for us. Eagles got great field position on that bad punt. Great field position. Got to get points here. Good. I'm glad you're keeping track of the Sixers game. I am not. Well, you can only do so much with the play calling, with the drop passes. But yes, and the penalties. Hurts first half, Tanner's second half. Stop. Don't instigate, Chandler. Sorry. If we can't at least get 3 here, this would be completely, yeah. If we don't score on this drive, then I'm going to start to sweat a few bullets, okay? A few, not many. Should have grabbed 2 beers at halftime. I'm only half joking, too. We need 3 to minimum. Still only puts us up 6, but yeah. Look, YouTube TV's on a delay, too, so. I love the confidence. Let's get the confidence building here. Who cares what the score is? Defense is exciting. Elite defense, Snooms, or Josh Allen is exciting. I don't even bring Grant Calcaterra into the game. I don't worry about Grant Calcaterra. Look at this science experiment here from Tom Brady with the wind here. Defense is a lot of fun to watch. Too late to worry about whether he should or shouldn't have the job. He has the job. We just got to survive. Yeah, we need to know about deflating the football from him, too, here. Maybe they went a little lighter on the poundage of the air in there. Look at that wind whipping on those flags, man. You might not get it. Like, if they get a touchdown here, they might have to go for 2. Might have to. Jumbo package out there? No, you got the 2 tight ends. A sort of a jumbo package. Devontae Smith is back out there, by the way. Good to know. Saquon dropped behind the line of scrimmage for a 3-yard loss. I love these random comments. Oh, it's so funny. So funny. Playoff Patullo has been fine. Ish. Yeah, first 3 drives, 33 plays, 177. Last 3 drives, 10 plays, 4 yards. That's not fine. I don't know. Bigsby's in there, but he's in the wide receiver spot. Out to Devontae. Bigsby with a block. Nice cut. Almost got the first down. That was a really nice play there, Devontae. Way to get the 3rd and 1 now. Yeah, exactly. You don't have an option now. Going for a tush push here on 3rd and 1. And he gets it. Cool, man. You knock yourself out with that, Google. We got a Bigsby run, and Bigsby lost yards. Bigsby got hit in the face, too. It might have been Nick Sirianni taking over. Bigsby didn't do anything on that run, by the way. Just think about that. Right here, number 20. Number 20 got him in the face mask there. Devontae Smith out of the backfield again. Oh, he tried to make a miss. They tackle Smitty so hard. Yeah. Not easy. Third and 3. Come on. Got to get the first down here. Can't be kicking a field goal here. It's 4-down territory. Ain't trying a 46-yard field goal. Don't have to worry about it. First down, Barkley. There we go. No, not at all. Why would they? Good just throwing that to the ground like that. That ball was just not going anywhere. I mean, AJ's dropped some passes. Maybe they're not confident in them. They're moving the ball this drive a little bit. Not great, but they're moving it a little bit this drive. That play wasn't going anywhere, but at least they just threw it. Instead of trying to complete the pass, throwing it away, well, into the ground was the right decision. Barkley taking down the backfield again. That's not any, like, when Bryce Huff is tagging you behind the line of scrimmage, your offensive line play is shit. Goddard getting beat is not normal. Not well done. How you let Bryce Huff do anything? Shipley getting us right. We're going quarterback draw. And he just took a little slide there so he didn't get destroyed. It's not good right now, that's for sure. I mean, I don't know how you kick a field goal here, but it's too long on 3rd down or on 4th down. Okay? All right, Jakey. 41-yard field goal with the wind at your back. And it's good. Jakey, Missy Elliott's back. All right, 16-10. Yeah. Nothing. More bad execution on run plays. We got a field goal, though. Kick the field goal now because the fourth quarter, you're not kicking the field goal, basically. Yeah, stay quiet on all the good plays. But come out on the bad plays. You're just you're the king of the troll, pump man. And I love it. Jalen Hurts is not happy on the sideline either. $16-10. Come on. We also got the defense rested. We did. I'm sure he knows. I'm sure he knows he's known as Missy Elliott. Jakey, Missy Elliott. Incoming. Paging. Yeah, it's like a drug. You just can't. Okay? Rehab wouldn't work. Absolutely missing Lane Johnson. Oh. First kick return, good, decent kick return. We've given up all game. I think we have a shot, though, next week because Eagles offense, I think we can stop them. Your defense, though, took 2 major injuries last night. It's a big loss. Not good for my heart, my blood pressure, my anxiety, my brain, everything. We need Mike McDaniel or Brown. No, we don't want anything to do with Mike McDaniels. He's a weasel. Kevin Stefanski, maybe. There you go. Purdy drops back. Look at that. I mean, Jalen Phillips is straight just being mauled and held. And we complete a big pass to Juszczyk for like 40 yards. But Jalen Phillips, go back and watch that. Jalen Phillips is straight up being mugged and held. Watch this. No, they're not going to show it. Because why would they show it? Straight up being mugged, Jalen Phillips, on that play. Vaughn ran all the way over, then over pursued. Yeah, always. Totally okay. I hate it, Chandler. Yeah, I mean, Jalen Phillips was literally mauled being held. And Phillips missed the tackle. Ooh, somehow he didn't get a first down. That was a nice tackle by Nakobe Dean there on Sky Moore. Yeah, it was really like as he beat the first guy in the backfield, Sky Moore. I'm like, he's gonna get the first down. And somehow Nakobe Dean made a play there. They're in 4-down territory here, though, the 49ers. So it's not just get the stop on third down, it's get the stop on third and fourth. That has to happen here. Yeah, 31-41. With the wind. Nope, he got it. Purdy really gets a good little push there. Purdy's got a little bit of something there. Mr. Patullo head, yeah. Oh, man. Third quarter over. All right. Hold on. We're coming in for a landing here. Damn. Wow. What a disappointing third quarter that was for the Eagles. Are we at the luggage check line? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Time will tell here. Yeah, they've been pushing the ball pretty well. What? Yeah, I eat lobster. What? Purdy don't look anything special. 12 of 22, 209, 1-1. Christian McCaffrey, 12 of 32. Still just those two big plays. Resulted 106 yards in both scores. Saquon went from having almost a 5-yard carry average to 3.6. That's brutal. Josh Allen does the best tush push. I mean, he's a big guy, yeah. They are contenders. And they looked any worse than anybody else has this weekend. Okay? If you want to have a serious conversation, we can. You just got to put your Jalen Hurts bias aside. This defense was supposed to be all world. They are. They've given up 3 big plays today. Exactly. I'm tired of blaming KP. Jalen needs to start calling audibles. Yeah. He tried one time and he had to call a timeout because they got all confused. I don't get that the offense sucks, but Uncle Vic's boys look mid. Yeah. Purdy looks in command. That's so fucking comical, Pump Man. He's looked horrendous today. Yeah, hopefully. It is. All right, fourth quarter underway. Now they can kick a field goal. Oh! Got to get the trickery out of the way. Depends on what the flag is. Juwan Jennings got mauled. Damn. Wow. That sucks ass. Man. Got to get the trick plays out of the way to beat us here. That blows. Brutal. Wow. Hey, there's always the Sixers, right, Marshawn? Yeah, it was a great call. You have fun with that, all right? You enjoy that. That was probably that touchdown on a trick play was probably Jalen Hurts' fault too. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And look, our offense has been bad. Who has confidence in the offense scoring now, right? All right. Time for Jalen to make a comeback here, I guess. It's true. It's true. Carter, I said that. I thought that's what the penalty was going to be. Carter walloped him on that play. Plenty of time. We got a whole quarter. Whole quarter of football here. Minus a few seconds. He's not happy. He's like, yeah, you got to do what you got to do in that situation. Damn. Basically a reverse flea flicker, funky ass play for a massive touchdown to CMC. You know, we always heard talk about explosive plays. Well, the explosive plays have killed the Eagles today. All right, this offense has got to get something moving here. They're playing possum. We would. No, never heard of it. Come on, Barkley. There we go. There's 12, 13 yards there. Another hold on offense. Still no flags for the 49ers. I mean, it's a hold. It's a clear hold. Oh, the penalty is kicking our ass. Brutal. Another drop. It's hold for sure. Absolutely. Drops, penalties, bad blocking, missed tackles. Just a bad feeling. Now I'm starting to panic a little bit. Now I'm starting to worry a little bit about this game. Yeah. Yeah, this ref supposedly loves us. Well, somebody got in his ear about that for sure. Yep. Got a decent amount of that back, but now we got 3rd and long. Patulo. Now, there's been a lot of missed calls. I don't mind penalties being called, but call it fair on both sides. They're losing. 3rd and 13, empty backfield here. Nowhere to go with that. And here comes a punt. All right. Now I might be ready to get the negativity out in my system. Man. Man. Nope. I stay on till the end of the game. Yep. Well, that defense better make a big fucking play, or this game is over. Yep. Man, better get some shit together. Somebody better step up. Yeah, I mean, they've been pretty quiet. Jalen Hurts has done nothing wrong today. So the Jalenites are perfectly content. Drop balls are not on him. Penalties are not on him. Missed tackles are not on him. Just so you know. They've been quiet. It's on the defense and the offense, on everybody. Eagles aren't going to be playing next week unless they get their head out of their ass. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. If they don't find a way, it's going to be a long offseason of bitching and moaning here. Long offseason of bitching and moaning. You should subscribe to the channel because that's what people do. I mean, I see you've got a channel with like 320 whatever subscribers. Why should people subscribe to yours? You just feel like coming in here and like hijacking my comments? Hurts doesn't need to read a defense very well, holds the ball too long, poor decisions. Stop with the hate on Jalen Hurts. Today is not on Jalen Hurts. Another half of football without any real scoring. At least he completed a pass, right? Exactly. Exactly. Today is exactly what the Matty B's, the Pumpers, and the Rickers want. They want to see they call themselves Eagles fans, but they pray that they lose so they can bitch about it. Stop. He's the winningest coach in Eagles history. Seriously. You guys got to settle the fuck down, win or lose. This is the greatest era of Eagles football we've witnessed. And it ain't over. Use check wide open and not even trying to tackle him. Let him roll to you for the first down. That was Jalen Hurts' fault as well. First pass of the second half was a blatant drop. Changes everything. The A.J. Brown drop blatantly changes everything. Okay? But you'll blame Jalen for that. That's fine. No push. It is. But you're not firing Nick Sirianni after losing this game if you do. Jordan Davis is banged up. Don't like see Jordan Davis getting banged up on a play. That's not ideal. Oh! Intercepted! There is a flag on the play. Got the pick. All right. All right. All right. They're saying there's no flag on the play. Q did get away with a little tug there. He did hold. He did absolutely hold and get away with it. About time we got away with some. I don't know if we'll do anything with it. That should fire the fuck up on this offense. Last time Q got a pick, we went 3 and out. That should fire the offense up. Nice hesitation and pick up an 8 there from Barkley on first down. I know, so do I. It's something right there, isn't it? Isn't that something? There's loads of time left in this game. There's time for 2-3 more scores in this game still. All the games this weekend have all been a bunch of back and forth late scoring. Play action. Jalen picks up the first. Slides. All right. It's about time you throw a flag on something like that. Are we going to get our first flag on the 49ers? Little ticky-tack, maybe. And they're starting to move the ball right now. Don't love it, but it is what it is. Yeah. Winning the turnover battle and the time of possession battle. All right? At least we finally got a penalty on the 49ers with 10 minutes left in the game. Ten minutes, 50 seconds left. First penalty on them. Barkley, big hole opened up there. Pump those legs. 9.5, maybe 10 yards on that play. No, they left the flag out there. They left the flag out there. Saquon's getting a little groove going on this drive, where it kind of stalled for a little bit. Crossed the 100-yard mark with that run, Saquon. Another nice run there for Saquon. Barkley's doing his thing. Q trying to make up for the big plays early in the game that he gave up. Eagles moving the ball. But this is into the wind here. This is the angle where you can't kick field goals. You got to get a touchdown here. Oh, no. Oh, man. Saquon. Saquon. What are we doing? The limp's a little less as he's getting off the field here. He'll be fine, is what I'm assuming you're saying. be right back, okay? Those girls knew what they're doing. It did. It did look like a clean tackle. He just got banged up on the hip, the leg there. Could be serious, could be minor. We'll find out. If he's back in the next play or two, we'll find out. Look at that wobbler into the end zone. That ball was wobbling in that wind. That's why you can't kick a field goal here. Could probably call it a flag. I mean, I gotta see the replay here. Did he let him get back for the ball? I mean, you can't really turn back around for the ball when you got arms wrapped around you. Kind of gotta be allowed to go back for that, can't you? Hold, passive interference, whatever you want to call. Saquon don't look like he's ready to go back out there anytime soon. 3rd and 9. You can't be kicking a field goal here. So you better get something here. I knew that was going to Shipley. 4th down, 3.5. Do you kick the field goal here? Do you kick the field goal here? You're going into some stiff wind. They're bringing out Jakey, Missy Elliott here. What's this, 15, 32, 33 yards here? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Tough. Into the wind here in this angle. Why'd I worry? Dead money. Right through the middle. Eagles up 19-17. That missed extra point is going to come back to haunt us if they kick a field goal here. Money. Right down the chute. Right? Drilled it down the chute. All right. Let me take this commercial break to remind everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. We've got almost 200 people have watched today. Only 21 likes on this video, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, please. We only got the one new subscriber today. He got it, exactly. When you play better teams, you can't be kicking field goals. It's true. Elliott can't be worse than the Packers kicker. Yeah, he had a really, what was that, last night, really brutal game last night. Was it McManus? Yeah. But guys, please like, share, subscribe. Please tell your friends. Please print out a QR code and put it at your work for your coworkers. We need a 3 and out now. We need the defense to step up one more time. One more time, defense. Feeling we will not see Saquon back. The missed kicks are killing it. Can't miss kicks in the playoffs. Plain and simple. You just can't do it. Yeah, will Matt LaFleur be the coach of the Packers next year? That's a question. That's an interesting question right there, right? I would say that's a bigger question than anything. Wouldn't be mad at Tank getting snaps this next drive either. You might have to. Yes. Yes, what? Mitch Bernstein? Stress eating? Yeah, me too. I could really go for another beer right now, but I got to wait till the end of the game, I guess, to run upstairs for that. What time is it? It's 20 after 7 already. God damn. It's got so much to do here. Yeah. Yeah, it would help for sure. course, totally Jalen's fault. 100%, man. 100% Jalen's hurt. He sucks. Bench his ass for Sam Howell right now, pump man. Come on, special teams. No penalties or anything like that. Everyone go back to their sidelines. Looks like Saquon might be good. Jordan Davis, not so much. Yeah, Byron Young's out there on this play, so. We got 3 points total out of the two interceptions. Not good enough, obviously. Obviously. Been absolutely zero pass rush today, Nooms. Zero. Zero pass rush. All day back there to throw. Him lower his head there, too. Risky. First down, 49ers. Literally getting beat by a fullback. Terrible. Terrible. Oh. One sack today. No idea. Got a little pass rush that time. CMC's out. I mean, I know they got Brian Robinson in. How does Brian Robinson have 100 yards? The wide receiver does, not the running back. I know, honestly. Maybe we took Robinson too lightly, right? Now, CMC's back out there. Probably going to get Reed on a. It could have gotten Reed on a face mask there. Pass rush, not good. Definitely. He's not been as great as we expected or want it. John Lynch. You lose to a shit squad, it means you're shit as well. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know about that, Nooms. He's been pretty quiet. Jordan Davis back out there. They finally get a sack. Finally. He only lost 2 yards on it, but at least they got a sack. Maybe it was Carter, not Davis. Not blaming the refs. I mean, it was a clear penalty. Clear-cut penalty. Every penalty they've called on us has been a penalty. They didn't make a bad call yet. They just didn't call the other team. Exactly. CMC's best run of the game. Jordan Davis comes out of the game, and all of a sudden they start running the football. Goes to show how good and important Jordan Davis is to the run defense. I missed it. I was so there's the big fella. Jordan Davis like, all right, enough of this shit. Got to come back out here. Luckily, that was thrown behind you, check. Otherwise, that would have been picked by Reed Blankenship. Being beat by a fucking fullback. Yeah. Yep. After this play, it'll be under 3 minutes. Nice play by Coop there. Yeah. You know what? It might be time to say adios, muchacho, to Reed Blankenship, even though we don't have another person to take his place. Man, nice play by Coop. Nolan Smith was held, but it's okay. We're not calling that. Touchdown 49ers. Fudge. Ain't no field goal. It's a touchdown. I love it. I love it. Brutal. They missed a field goal. So that missed extra point is going to really, because we could only be down 3 right now. Yeah, it was held. Nolan Smith was like blatantly held. But I wouldn't expect them to call it now if they had been calling it all game. Yeah. Watch Trent Williams on this play, guys, if they even let him show it. Got him all wrapped up on his left arm. Yeah, we do. Lassoed is a good choice of words. Held everybody all game long. It is what it is. Would you expect any different at the end of the game like this? Damn. No, it's 100% your fault, Dakota. 100% your fault. Nobody else's fault, just yours. I mean, it's been all game, Warfighter. All game. They've been holding all game long. Oh, man. Just under 3 minutes to go. Got to get a touchdown. Oh, man. Not ideal, Jim. I mean, it's still all the bad comes down to one drive here. Plain and simple. You got all 3 timeouts. You got 65 yards to go. 3 minutes. Barkley's back out there. And they get 3 yards on the first play. Nobody open downfield there? Probably not. Exactly. We won the Super Bowl last year. Two plays, we gained 5 yards. AJ has not gotten the ball at all, really, this second half. I know he hasn't caught a pass. I think he's got 1 target in the second half. I know he had 5 targets in the first half, so yeah, 1 target in the second half. And I think it was on a throwaway, honestly. And A.J. Brown drops another one. Another drop by A.J. Brown. Oh, fuck. Perfect throw right there. God damn. Wow. All comes down to 4th and 5 here. Wow. Are they dialing an all-up blitz here on 4th and 5? No, they backed off. Caught by Dallas Goedert. The season's alive still. All right. We're still alive. How the fuck do you drop that ball, though, A.J. Brown? You going to try to get in our playoff before the 2-minute warning? It's really got to suck when you can't throw to your best wide receiver because he drops all the goddamn balls. Man. Imagine what Jalen Hurts' stat line would look like if balls weren't dropped all year long. 3 big drops this game. 2 by AJ, 1 by Saquon. Man. Brutal. Well, we'll discuss that tomorrow if tonight doesn't go as planned in the next 2 minutes. AJ will not be here next year if we lose this game. Guarantee it. I guarantee there's going to be a tweet after the game or a social media post after the game if we lose. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. They don't look open right now. They don't look like being open or not. It don't matter. He's still got to catch the ball. Brutal. Brutal. 2 minutes left, guys. Season is on the line. Wow, it's a big stat right there. They are driving. Shouldn't be this complicated, though. Another first down. Yeah. Wants to be known as the greatest, but he's had way too many mental errors, we'll call them, this year. How good would Kevin Patullo looked if literally the first play of the year was a bomb to AJ that he took a play off? It's been since first day, play one, problems with AJ Brown. Another first down, down to the 20-yard line. Ah. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. See, I want a sense of urgency. I do want the urgency here. I want the score now, not in 30 seconds. I trust the defense. Third and 11 upcoming here. So you slowed down there and you killed the momentum. Jalen Hurts got a concussion. Kind of just shook his head there when he went like this. Yeah. He pulled one on that last throwaway. He pulled it down. He was going to throw it. Then he thought twice. And another drop ball. This time by Devontae Smith. In his hands. That's not a high. I mean, it's a little high, but man, you got to catch that. Right in his hands. Fourth and 11. Season comes down to 11 yards right here. Better have your best 11-yard play right here. You got to catch that. You got to catch that. Was put in a position where only Devontae could catch it. You got to catch it. I think Jalen Hurts just called this play. I think Kevin Petula was calling something, and Nick Sirianni, whatever, looked at Jalen. Jalen said something. He's like, all right. I think this play was called by Jalen Hurts. All comes down to this. Damn it. That's it. At least y'all get your wish, and Kevin Petula gets fired now. Eagles lose 23-19. Yeah. Man. John Middleton can save the fucking city tomorrow for sure. God damn it, guys. It's been fun doing these Eagles watch parties this year. It has. But we didn't line that shit up and knock it down this time, Marshawn. I guess I got to wrap this baby up. I guess. Wrap it up. Get tomorrow's set up. So Saleh did outplay Petullo. Or outcoach him, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame. Yeah, Fred Warner might be back soon, they said. Good season. It was, look, we're still the champ. We were the champs. Can't win a Super Bowl every year. I'll take it. Come out and play for what? What do you want to play with? Okay? You're just an idiot, okay? You're a troll-ass idiot, okay? Good. Send that ass twat to the Patriots at this point, all right? Wasn't a good season. We didn't win the Super Bowl. Loser Monday topic of yeah, it's gonna be fun tomorrow. I'll see. I'll think about it. I might need a break from it for a minute. I don't know. I look bad. Well, I never looked good to begin with. God didn't grace me with good looks. Just football knowledge that you don't have. Yeah, Mitch, that's the thing. At least Petula's gone here. A lot of coaching issues. Too many drops. Yeah, I'm getting ready to wrap it up too here. Get through all these people wanting comments here late. I got to set tomorrow's show up, obviously, and do my check down recording. So, it's going to happen, probably. Hurts didn't play bad. He didn't play good. a lot. There was 2 big A.J. Brown drops, a big Saquon Barkley drop, and a big Devontae Smith drop. 4 big drops in the game. Changes the story. You do not fire Nick Sirianni. They squeezed their cheeks all right. It was a great season on the channel, not for the Eagles. You're going to see drastic offensive changing. You're going to see Patullo gone. You might see A.J. Brown gone. You might see Lane Johnson gone. Sucks. It's just so deflating after last year. Oh, the defense needs help? Yeah. You need a pass rush. Yeah. AJ and Patullo will be gone. I'll be surprised to see what happens with Lane Johnson, whether he retires or not. But yeah, who's texting me now? Oh, man. 2 key drops. Yeah, I'll be doing the check down in a few minutes, and I'll be live tomorrow. Need a tackle, probably, yeah. Maybe a center. He held a few times, but yeah, he was good today. I wonder if the year was a tough year for him. He was going to retire after next year anyway. Yeah. 2 turnovers. You score a field goal total out of it. Not good enough. You win time possession, you win the turnover battle. You still lose the football game. Won the time of possession by over 11 minutes. Won the turnover battle by 2. And you still lost the game. Harbaugh for OC, no. Not the answer. It's true. You might need to figure out that situation. Brocky. We have a center, guards, and tackle. Extra point did hurt. We could have kicked the field goal. Jake Elliott might not be here next year. Yeah, people think John Harbaugh's an offensive guy. He's not. Yeah. I'll see you the next time I do a Sixers live stream, right? It looks like watch parties are Sixers related for the time being. Yeah, Steve, it's time to move on to Fairway to Heaven. Tuesday night, 6 p.m. to talk some Bazoodenhoot. Nick is safe, in my opinion, unless he refuses to fire Kevin Patullo. That's it. All right, that's it, guys. I don't really do Flyers watch parties, but maybe I will. Who knows? I'm going to wrap this baby up. Let's get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning on the flip side. Eagles season is over. Heartbreaking fashion, losing 23-19 to the San Francisco 49ers. Guys, like, subscribe, share. Go out. Make me feel better by every one of you going out there and putting this YouTube channel on your Facebook or Twitter or Instagram pages and get those subs up. All right? So we all can bitch all day tomorrow. All right? Guys, I need a new saying. I normally say go Birds. It still does. It means so much to say it right now. When you say bubbles up, it's the thing. There's a meaning behind the words bubbles up for moments like this. So, go Birds one final time. Bubbles up.